Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Sorry I was out for a couple days there. I had to take care of this doofus over here. There he is. Because he was neutered yesterday. He no longer has functioning testicles. He was so zonked out yesterday, he had no idea what was even going on. He's much better today. Good boy. Very energetic. Very much a pain in the ass. So that is the deal with Logan. He was so monopolizing my attention yesterday. I got no sleep last night. He was up and down off the bed all night long, being a weird, fussy guy. So I'm exhausted, but I'm still making a video for you guys because I care. So today I made a joke at work because we were talking about the upcoming Veterans Day sale, and I said jokingly, what have veterans ever done for us? Now, the idea of this joke is that it's such a ludicrous thing to say that obviously I'm kidding, but the response was, that's not funny. That's not funny at all. I was in a room with two different people from military families, and apparently even a facetious joke that is meant to be a joke on the, a completely ridiculous thing to say is there's nothing funny about that. It's like, well, yeah, I'm a big fan of awkward humor, of saying the thing that you're not supposed to say in any situation. I may have even been guilty of, hipster racism upon occasion, where you say incredibly racist things for the purpose of being funny. I don't do that as much anymore, but I was a big fan of it once upon a time. Because on some level I find racism hilarious. I mean, I know it's terrible, it's a pox on our culture, but, on some level it's hilarious to hate someone because they look different than you. And I'm sorry, I think it's kind of funny on some level, but I don't do those jokes anymore. But I do still like to say the awkward thing, and it was really tense in the room for a while after I said it. And, I mean, obviously I don't think that, what have veterans ever done for us? Obviously they've done a ton. But, oh well. So now I know that apparently some certain people I work with are super, super sensitive. Then I said, well, if you want to talk about someone who's disrespecting veterans, let's talk about our federal government, because they are, totally. And then they said, don't talk about politics at work. But, okay, I'm on your side here. I just want to talk about how on your side I am in this issue, but nope. Apparently, talking about veterans issues is always controversial, no matter what side of the equation you're on. And I was pretty much solidly on the pro-veteran side the entire time. Star Wars. Have you seen the Japanese trailer? Yeah, it's a remake. It's a remake. Some girl, simple life, out of the way on a desert planet somewhere, meets a cute little astromech droid who probably has some secret to deliver to her. This is exactly the same setup as Star Wars. Changing the characters' names and the name of the planet to something else does not change it for me. A complete remake of the intro to Star Wars. I'm getting increasingly pissed off at everything I'm reading about this. Hello, boy. Because, here. Come on. Come on up here. Come on. Come here. Come on. No, fine. Because, there you go. Hey, boy. Because, I want a new movie. I want a new adventure. And we're getting the same movie we already saw. From everything I'm seeing and everything I'm perceiving about it. And that's kind of effed up. I don't like that. Not a fan of that. I downloaded, not downloaded, but on my Apple Music, I grabbed the new album from Stryper. And if you remember, from the 80s and 90s, these guys were a massive joke. They were the Christian metal band, which were very silly and, not cool. I'm petting the dog right now, not masturbating. Anyway, Stryper, they have a new album out, and I put it on my Apple Music because it was kind of rocking. And I'm like, you know what? I listen to a ton of bands that name check Satan all the time, and I don't believe in either Satan or God. So is it hypocritical of me to not listen to Stryper just because they're all about God? But I'm not really liking it still. I thought it was kind of cool and rocking, but I mean, they talk about God all the time. I don't want to be preached at. Bands that name check Satan, I mean, they talk about other things too, you know? So that's kind of my issue with it. That I'm going to take it off my Apple Music because even though a couple of the songs are pretty awesome, pretty kick-ass, constantly, the God talk is just not what I'm about. And most of the Satan guys are tongue-in-cheek about it. These guys are not. There's nothing tongue-in-cheek about the love of God. So, good for them. They're a fine band if you're into that kind of thing, but I am not digging it as much as I thought I was originally. Hey, that's my time. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.